Hey y'all, another Tim Talk Tuesday. This week we're continuing our series on keeping your balance in the four areas of mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual. And today we want to focus on emotional balance. Over the years in my work in schools, I think this is the one area that we dealt with the most on an everyday basis, but have the least amount of information on how to help students keep their emotional balance. I think it's true in the workplace and in our families and just about any interaction that we have. We are all emotional beings, but we seem to minimize it for multiple reasons. But all the research is coming out saying that emotions are the critical piece in our interaction and in our relationships. There has been work over the years from the early 80s. We have Peter Salovey and John Mayer, who from Yale kind of started the idea of emotional intelligence. Daniel Goleman's book in 1995 really kind of made it a popular term. And in the process over the years, it's been integrated into a lot of leadership models. When we talk about emotional intelligence, basically we're talking about recognizing and learning to manage our emotions and how to apply that personally as well as socially. Really comes down to kind of four quadrants. We have the interpersonal awareness, being self-aware. Then that internal part becomes an external part where we have self-management. Understanding ourselves then enables us to be empathetic. And then we have social awareness. And ultimately then being aware of others, being empathetic, we can manage our relationships in a powerful way. Most recently, Mark Brackett has a book out called Permission to Feel. He is the director of the Yale Center for Emotional Intelligence. And he has a couple of tools that are very helpful, and I highly recommend that you check those out. But ultimately, the more we become emotionally intelligent, the more then we can become emotionally balanced. When we look at the process of being self-aware, we have to have the courage to ask some tough questions. Learning how we approach situations, learning what our triggers are, learning how to be aware and recognize our emotional states is powerful in terms of helping us find mental health. So as you're looking to find your balance, I encourage you to take the time to look at Mark's book, look at other resources, and become more self-aware and more self-equipped to manage your emotions. In doing so, you will empower your relationships, because at the very core of the things that we value the most is an emotional connection. Think about music and movies and other artistic expressions. The power of those is the emotional feel that we get from it. So I think in many cases we have minimized emotions in our lives. But if we really want to have a full, balanced life, we need to embrace the feelings that we have, the emotional intelligence that we can develop, and it enables us to be fully functional in the world around us. I often have heard that it's important that we have someone to be the guardian of the heart. And in doing so, we will lift each other up and find a way to help each other keep our balance. So I encourage you to seek out more information about emotional intelligence, and I hope that you will work strongly on keeping your balance. Thanks.